Hi everyone, we're back with another war video today, and we're going to be going up against the Alliance REVOD. We are bringing in Archangel, White Magneto, and Odin, with Odin just coming along for the pre-fights. We're going to be taking Path 7 and Path 2 today, so same as last war. I had some stuff going on in my personal life today, kind of a busy day, so I asked for a little bit of a lighter load if possible, so I wouldn't hold anyone up. And thankfully both Clown and PWF obliged, so I just have 4 fights, and we're taking them the morning the war finishes, so we're able to take all 4 at once. And I think these also are the last 4 fights of the war. First up, we have White Magneto versus Valkyrie. Again, I looked at Valkyrie's champion description to read on when she purifies abilities, and it's only non-damaging debuffs. So we really have to just worry about the running on fumes triggering it. I don't think it does at all this fight, which is helpful for us. So the plan here is just to build to a special 2 and throw them back to back. We're going to do our best to bait out these special 1s, which we struggle to do. She does not really want to throw them. But once we do, we're going to throw the special 2. And it's going to give back a ton of power, push it to a special 3. Again, she's at a special 1, so I'm going to wait this out. Or bait out the special 1 before we throw another special. We had no prowess, so I figured I'd just heavy and build some prowess, and then her health was getting so low, I just decided against throwing the special 3 and just comboing her for the finish. Our next fight, we're going to be going up against Dragon Man. The interaction on this node is if you knock them down, they get armor break. Dragon Man applies a degen if he is armor broken, so we do not want to knock him down. One thing I was slightly worried about in this matchup was if all the prowess falling off was going to feed his Mystic Dispersion and give him a ton of power. But for the most part, that doesn't seem to happen. I think the ability actually shuts that off for the most part, so it doesn't really come into play at all. As you can see, Magnetize stopped his power gain. So basically we're just going to do basic hits and combos and finish this fight. Again, this is a super safe fight, but it is definitely on the slow side, as you'll see. But yeah, this is interesting placement. I think it's been pretty common. I checked someone else's video. Our Alliance checked Amanda's video just to make sure that the Mystic Dispersion didn't seem to come into play. And as you can see, it doesn't seem to trigger at all. But yeah. The other reason we brought White, anyone could really work for this fight as long as you don't knock him down. But we only had White Magneto, Odin, and Archangel, so he made the most sense. And being able to show off the power gain was a nice benefit as well. The next fights we're going to be using the White Magneto pre-fights as well, so that's the other reason for bringing him. Yeah, not much else to say on this fight, so I'll see you at the next fight. Alright, so as I said before, we're going to be taking Path 2 next. And we have a Wiccan. So we're going to be using Archangel here. The only thing to really worry about is if all the Mystic Dispersion he's going to get from this node is going to give him a special 3. So we're going to throw on a Invul boost just in case that happens. We also threw on all the Odin buffs just so we don't forget to put them on for the next fight. And I did look into Wiccan's ability just to make sure he didn't apply any incinerates and stuff on his special 3, and he does not. It's just energy and vulnerability, or energy vulnerability debuff, so we shouldn't have any issues here. But yeah, this should be a super fast fight with Archangel. It's not immune to bleed or poison, so we're just gonna get those neurotokens up and hopefully just melt this guy down real fast. We're also going to do our best to bait special 1 instead of special 2, since we can just dodge the whole tail end of it very easily, as you can see there. And I don't think we're going to worry about throwing any specials. We're just going to parry heavy for the win here. And that wraps up that fight. Next is going to be a Domino, again on this same node we took last war. We're going to be using Archangel for it. And we're going to be prying the Wax pre-fight as well to hopefully get these parries to stick a little better and give us a little bit increased damage. Obviously the big worry here is the critical failure damage and how much that's going to take us down. Outside that, again, the EMP energy transfer damage is dangerous, so the other reason we have an invul boost. And then we also just want to make sure that we get these parries to stick, because again, Domino can be a difficult defender to deal with if she's not letting you stick parries, critical failures, getting lucky, all that. So we're going to do our best here. Same strategy, mostly just parry heavy. We are going to do some combos just to make sure we don't get cornered. But we get a bleed up, and of course they both get purified. So we're just going to block these specials, just in case we get unlucky, or not unlucky, in case we get, yeah, unlucky. That's the right thing. So yeah, we get a first neuro up, so we're looking like we're okay, but you can see the critical failure damage has taken us down quite a bit. But we are winning the health race, and we're getting more than neuros up, so we just gotta play this safe and make sure we just continue to parry heavy when we get the parries to stick. But as you'll see, we take almost half our health still from this fight, but we get out of there and finish up our 4 fights without any issue. We do end up winning this war. I think it was 8-5. So we moved to 5-3 in the season and are looking like in a good position to finish Masters. Thanks for watching.